If I had 500,000 naira today, these are the 6 hidden businesses. I will start with it. This video is for prospective business owners and business owners. If you are not a business owner and you are not thinking of starting any business or side hustle, you can scroll past. We'll create another video for you. But in case you have someone in your family or a friend, or you just want to watch this video, welcome back to Fooby Finance, where ambitious Nigerians come to learn how to start profitable businesses, make smarter investment decisions, and start a journey to lasting wealth. Have you noticed that in Nigeria today, 500,000 naira can disappear in one weekend, but the same 500,000 naira can become the beginning of a business that changes your family's future? The difference is knowing where to put the money. I have spent years researching businesses, speaking with entrepreneurs, and helping thousands of Nigerians make better financial decisions through Fooby Finance. And one thing I've discovered is this: most people don't become poor because they don't make money, but because they make expensive mistakes. Someone says 500,000 naira, then opens a beautiful shop, equips it, and then 3 months later, no customers. You're struggling to pay your rent. You're going back to your husband to ask for money for rent, or your elder brother, your uncle, or just a family member or friend. Someone else saves 500,000 naira, then spends everything importing products. Another person joins the business because everybody on TikTok is talking about that business. 6 months later, the capital is gone. These are mistakes we want to avoid. So in today's video, I'll show you 6 best businesses you can start in Nigeria in 2026 and start making money. These are businesses that are already making Nigerians good sources of income, and ordinary Nigerian customers are willing to pay for them. These businesses have room to grow if you manage them well, if you serve your customers consistently, and keep learning as you navigate. Of these businesses, number 1, number 5, and number 6 are my favorites, so do well to watch to the end. The first business is medical consumable supply business. That is, you buy everyday medical items in bulk from manufacturers or wholesalers and then supply them to hospitals, diagnostic centers, laboratory, pharmacies, maternity homes, dental clinics, or even primary health centers. In this case, you are not selling medicine. You're supplying the things medical personnel use every day. These items, hospitals use them every day, diagnostic centers use them every day, and what have you. You're going to be stocking items like syringes, face masks, hand gloves, cotton wool, clutches, bandages, surgical blades, alcohol swab, IV giving sets, urine containers, test tubes, plasters, disposable aprons. Whether the economy is good or bad, patients will still visit hospitals. That is why this business is evergreen. That means hospitals will continue buying products every week. Diagnostic centers will continue to stock products every week. So how do you make money? Let's assume you buy a carton of examination glove for 65,000 naira from your wholesaler. You supply it to 3 hospitals for 78,000 naira each. You've made your profit. At the end of that week, you get paid. Some even have arrangements for monthly payments. The beauty is that clinics will need another carton once that one is finished. So you always continue to get your money. That is a repeat business. Now, who are your customers? Private hospitals, government hospitals, dental clinics, laboratories, eye clinics, pharmacies, diagnostic centers, maternity home. Now, can 500,000 naira start this business? The answer is yes. Just start on your own scale. This business has a capacity to grow into millions of naira. You don't need to stock hundreds of products immediately. Just start with fast-moving items. If you go to a supplier, they know the fast-moving items. It's just like if you want to start frozen food business, everyone knows that there are frozen food items that are cheaper and are fast-moving. Those are the ones you stock first before you start listening to the demand of those unique items. So as your customers increase, your inventory increases as well. How do you grow this business? Instead of supplying one hospital, open a store around government hospitals. Now you would ask me, can I use 500,000 naira to open a store? The answer is no. But these businesses can be done in wooden stores, in a container, in your home. You just supply. But if you have the money for a store, open a store around government hospitals or any healthcare center. They have very high demand for products like this, and you will never run out of sales. Now, propose supplies to other private hospitals because they need it as well. Go to laboratories, diagnostic centers, tell them about your supplies. They want convenience, because if they go to the market to buy it themselves, they'll be paying upfront. They want someone that can bring it as supply, and they have an arrangement to get the money in a week or in a month. Before you know it, You will become a state distributor eventually. The next business is children's educational products business. Parents are always looking for ways to help their children learn. I know because I'm a parent. So instead of selling ordinary toys, not like those are bad, sell toys that helps children get smarter. These are called educational products. Examples are alphabet puzzles, Legos, building blocks, flashcards, drawing boards, mathematics games, science kits, Montessori materials. You see, lots of parents are trying to put their children in Montessori schools and some cannot even afford it. So what if you sell them Montessori materials to help their children at home? Writing practice books. Parents want their children to have good handwriting and they will patronize you. Storybooks, reading games. Why is this business ideal? Parents may reduce many expenses, believe me, but they really stop spending on their children's education, no matter how expensive it is. And schools also buy these products to help children when in session. Your customers are wide. Parents, schools, crèches, daycare centers, bookshops, worship centers. So for some of you that can go to schools, go sell. They can even introduce you to parents who will buy directly from you. You can also create a shop online through Instagram, TikTok, WhatsApp. Believe me, parents are watching on this space, even on Facebook, and they will surely order from you, especially if you are dedicated to selling unique games. And then you can make videos. If you have kids of your own, you can make videos with them on how to play these games. It will motivate most parents to buy. Now, if you want to get your product, look for suppliers in Nigeria first as wholesalers. Get directly from them. Then you can later start mini importation, especially when your money is good enough. You can create your own brand and then supply schools nationwide. That is the beauty of this business. You are not limited to one state, especially if you bring in unique educational materials. Schools in Abuja can call you from Lagos. Schools in Owerri can call you from Ibadan, and then you ship it to them. The third business is compliance and business documentation agency. What is this business? So many Nigerians want to start business, but they don't know how to register them properly. Some even believe that you must have a lawyer to be able to register your business. I laugh in Chinese. That is because they don't understand government paperwork. And that is where you come in. You can help businesses complete important documents. Services you can render under this are CAC registration, business plan. I spoke about this lightly in my last video, businesses to start with 200,000 naira. If you have not seen that video, guys, you are missing something. You should go see that video, really. You can also focus on grant proposals. There are many businesses, small and medium enterprise businesses, looking for ways to scale through grants, and they don't know how to go about it. You can start doing this registration for them. They will pay you for it as long as you don't charge so much. You will see multiple people reaching out to you. Company profile, tax registration, SCOMO registration, trademark application. These are the things you can do without stressing yourself under this business number 3. You may ask yourself, do I have to know everything? The answer is no. Most people who started this business knew little to nothing about it before they start. You can either partner with professionals, because in that case, your job will be to help clients coordinate the process. The use of AI is so important. I feel like we don't stress this enough. In case you do not know, AI has come to stay. So use it to your advantage in every way. Now, there are 2 methods I can advise you to use. One is learning directly from CAC itself. All you need to do is to study their official website. Use the official CAC resources. Get to know the registration guides, the facts, that is the frequently asked questions, registration timelines, service timelines, fee schedules, portal documentation. When you are equipped with these 5 information, you are good to go. I would put some links in the description below that can help you. You will use their official pages to know the business name registration guide, the company registration guide, and CAC service fee. The second method is to learn by doing it. This is how most CAC professionals become experts. They practice by registering. They register their own business, for an example. Or if they don't have money to pay for their registration yet, they use a family member or a friend that is ready to register their business. By the time you are doing your 5th registration, you would already understand the workflow so well that you would not need anyone. Now, who are your customers? Potential business owners and even existing business owners. Do you know that in Nigeria, business owners can own like 5 different registered companies? All these different business registrations are pointing to the same business. Either they have in different location, like when you have a store at Ilupeju, you have another store at Yaba. While some, they don't even have multiple stores. It is the same business that is running as those multiple names. They could have as much as 7 different business names registered. Your customers are also contractors, NGOs, churches, freelancers, consultants. And why do we advise you to start this business? Because every year, thousands of Nigerians are registering new businesses, and many don't even know where to start. If you become someone who can simplify this process for them, they will keep referring you to clients. For instance, when I was registering my business at first, that was back in the days, right? Not these days that you can just go online. Then you have to go to CAC office or use a lawyer. So I was discussing with someone and I've mentioned that I was trying to register my business. The person already has an existing business and the person is like, okay, do you have someone you want to use? I said, no, I'm still in search. I said, okay, I can give you someone I used for my business. She's a lawyer. I was like, okay, great, let's do this. Because people easily connect to people who have been tested and trusted. So it wasn't an issue of we should do this well or we should not do this well. It was just a matter of I want to connect with her because I know she can do the job. So that could be you. When you do for one person, the person can refer you to thousands of people. The next business is home and office organizing business. Wait, listen. Some people have money in Nigeria, like some people have money. But what they don't have is time. Their homes are scattered, their offices disorganized, documents are everywhere, clothes, shoes are everywhere. The storage space is poorly used. You help them organize everything. This is your work. Listen, arrange the wardrobes. If you get into most homes, somebody may arrange wardrobe on a Sunday, right? Clean, super neat. And then on Tuesday, she's looking for a camisole that she needs to wear in her dress to the office. Guess what? If she does not see that camisole on time, the entire wardrobe will come down just for one camisole. I'm speaking out of experience. And this is where you can be the money maker. Before you know it, she doesn't even have time again to organize that wardrobe. So it's going to be there for another month until the day she has the time, maybe one weekend in the following month, where she'll now say, okay, let me do this again. How people organize their kitchens. There are lots of clumsy cats out there. When you get to their kitchen, they don't even know where the salt is. You cannot just walk into their kitchen and say, okay, this is the salt, this is the seasoning. The pantry is disorganized. The cabins, the shelves are disorganized. To tell you, it is common in most homes. Ask women. This was how they started. But by the time they continue, because of this thing called time, they get so busy that they're just hurrying to cook. And then they don't put things in the right places. So you can organize and label these things for them. Help people arrange their office file, create a storage system. I've talked about labeling their shelves. Even if you get to an office and you see that the shelves are well labeled, you would love it. I got to a pharmacy one day and the shelves are so well labeled. I've entered a number of Nigerian pharmacies and you just see, what they sell. Some will label it halfway, but this store actually labeled each cabinet. And you see anti-malaria, antibiotics, you see different labels for different products. And that just gave me that confidence that I was in the right place, even if I wasn't, right? But the fact that it's looking so organized tells me that this person knows what he is doing. Help people declutter their homes. There are things that we are not using in the homes anymore, maybe. If they bring those things out, in the last 4 years, we've not used them. We don't need them. And there are things that we don't use often, although we need them. Then there are things for daily use. You see, these are 3 different buckets. Help them identify these buckets. Ask them, do you use this? In the last 4 years, have you used this? In the last 5 years, have you used this? Okay, put this inside this bucket. This, how often do you use this? I don't use it that often. Put it in another bucket. This one, I use it every day or every other day. Then put it in another bucket. That way, you help them to create a life. You see those ones they are not using anymore. Advise them to either sell them or give them out. You can also help people move into their new apartments. You know the headache that comes with moving into a new home. You get to pack, you get to move, and then you get to unpack and arrange into your new place, whether it's a store or a home. That is so cumbersome or can be so cumbersome. So if you have someone that can do this for you, you see it's such a relief. Good enough in Nigeria, it is very affordable, unlike when you are overseas. Those ones will charge you per hour. You get to help them organize their life. Because most of them will just dump those things and they'll say, I will arrange them. They start arranging little by little and then you find out that in the next 3 months, they're still in the process of arranging. Because they have to go to work. They have to attend to their family. They have to do other things. And they do not just have the time to put things in place. That is where you are the moneymaker. Organize their offices. Organize their children. Now, who will pay you for this kind of service? Busy professional. Some people are scared of house helps these days. And guess what? House help sometimes may not even know how you want them to do things. You have to chase them. You have to talk so much. But someone who comes in directly for this kind of job should learn how to organize things. Number one, your organizational skill must be pecky, top notch. So you know exactly what to do, how to do it. The person doesn't have to direct you as to what to do, except the person chooses to. But because you're a professional in this field, you're expected to know exactly how to organize a pantry, how to organize a cabinet, how to organize a shelf, how to organize a wardrobe, and so on. If you don't know this, download some apps. There are apps that if you snap a space, it will give you idea of what that space can look like in a better form. Just give AI your description and it will bring out ideas for you. So you use it. Don't tell anyone I told you. You can do this for schools, hotels, Airbnb owners, business owners, and what have you. Now, how do you make more money aside from your service? You can sell products. Sell storage boxes, shelves, wardrobes, shoe racks, closet organizers, storage baskets. Now, what do? You tell them you would need so to make this space even better. Okay, that's true, that would be nice. Where am I going to get storage baskets for this space now? You would have already gone to the market to snap some nice pictures. You just show them there are pictures like this. Would you like this? Would you like this? I feel like this color works for the space to make it look better. And then the person says, okay, let's get it. That way you collect the money directly from the person. You are drop shipping. You're not even using your money to buy it. And you collect the money directly from the customer. You go get it, take your own cut, put the storage in the right place, and everybody is happy. That way you earn from the product and your service. The next business is school and office stationery supply. Every school, every office, every company uses stationery. They are simply the everyday materials that people use to write, to print, and work. The products ranges from staplers to A4 paper, pens, exercise books, markers, punch machines, whiteboard, files, printer inks, calculators, folders, just to mention a few. Why is this one of the best businesses to start with 500,000 naira in Nigeria in 2026? Because schools buy stationaries every time. Offices buy stationaries almost every month. Companies cannot stop buying papers because business must continue. Your customers are private schools, government schools, banks, churches, NGOs, corporate organizations, printing stores, you know those business centers, government offices. How do you make money? You buy in bulk and supply. Most times, if you're supplying to places like schools, you know they will pay you termly. So organize with them so that they would factor those items in when the school is about to resume, when they're trying to budget for school fees and what have you. Knowing that parents now buy everything through the school, whether it is pencil or notebook or textbooks, they are all bought through the school. Then collect your money termly, like middle of the term. For officers, collect your money monthly. Corporate organization can even pay you weekly. The more customers you have, the more stable your income becomes. You'll be shocked you even started with a 500,000 naira. The next business is commercial video and photography. Almost every business wants to advertise online today, but many don't have quality pictures or videos. You become the person who creates this visual. You don't have to be a wedding photographer. No. Focus on businesses. Help them gain visibility. Who are these people who need your service? Restaurants, fashion brands, real estate companies, hospitals, schools, hotels, Airbnb and what have you, celebrities, banks, car dealers, churches, influencers, they all need your service. Most of these businesses want someone who will put them out there gorgeously. And it is only good pictures and videos that can make this happen. Your services include product photography, Instagram videos, TikTok videos, Facebook videos, YouTube videos, staff profile pictures, corporate headshots, event coverage, and later you can even add drone videos. For instance, if a restaurant wants to attract more customers, you can create beautiful food videos, give them to post it online. Because if you have to post it online for them, that is another contract on its own. When more people visit, they call you again next month. That is repeat business. Why is this business growing? Everybody now needs content. If there is no content, there is no visibility. And if there is no visibility, there will be fewer customers. This means businesses need you consistently, not just for one event. Guess what? If you're even fortunate enough to meet people who are celebrities, you can work with them full time. Anytime they travel, that is the perk of the business. You travel with them. You go on flights, you go on staycations, you go to the 5-star hotels. This business has its perks. Some people even take first-class tickets with their content creators because they want this content creator to film their entire life. When they eat, you eat. Whatever they are eating is what they will give you. So most times you don't even get to spend your money. It's only that you'll be busy, especially on days where maybe they need to travel 3 days, 1 week, 2 weeks. You have to be with them consistently. But for days in which you'll be going from your home, those days you have to spend your own transport. But most times, these people even cater to your transport from place to place. So you don't get to spend much on transport. You don't get to spend much on feeding. They provide the tool for the work. That is the phone you're going to be using or the camera you're going to be using to film them, the data you're going to be using, they provide for you. Now, how do you scale? For this business, you need to start alone. Then as you grow, you can hire an editor, a camera operator, because you also need to build your profile. Somebody will be filming you as you record others and posting it on your own page so that you start getting more customers. You can get a social media manager for yourself or a drone pilot when you get to that point. You will eventually become a full service content production agency. You see why number 6 is one of my favorites? So if I have 500,000 naira today, these are 6 best business ideas I'll be starting in Nigeria in 2026. These businesses are built around ongoing problems. If you focus on delivering reliable services, managing your cash flow, building strong customer relationships, they have potential to grow far beyond the 500,000 naira capital you're starting with. At Fooby Finance, we have related businesses you can check out on our playlist. Do not forget to watch out for the space if you have not subscribed. If you have not hit the like button, you can always share this with your friends, your family members, and if you're in the diaspora, share this with your family members in Nigeria. Let them know that they can scale even in Nigeria. I would also advise that you watch the videos on the screen next. I'll be dropping the links I spoke about in the description below. And if you do not know, we have some books on seller that can help you, whether you are in Nigeria or in other African countries. Or probably you are even in diaspora and you have family members you would like to help here in Nigeria. These businesses have been verified to make people money, and this makes me so happy. The moment I'm able to impact a life, it is everything to me. I get these messages from time to time, and I give all glory to God Almighty and to you guys for motivating me to continue. Until I come your way again, I'm Funke Odode. See you in my next video.